ultimately, awakening is as simple as this. It is a softening of the sense of the separate self that strives to become something, to reach for a certain state, whether it's an emotional state or a mental state. Ultimately, it's a deep acceptance of what is. Which allows the light of being to shine through all experiences. It's not that the self becomes a better self, an enlightened self, a peaceful self, or even an awake self. It's the illusion of self. The self is this or that. The self is the one in charge of life and experience. The self that is separate from life and experience. It's that that softens and comes undone, just as the questioner or seeker comes undone. And then there is just a quiet intimacy with what is. And whilst that seems like not enough, surely awakening is something more elaborate or more supernatural, extraordinary than that. It's not. It may seem so initially, because it is a radical shift of perception. And so initially it may feel like something extraordinary has taken place. And in that sense, it is extraordinary. But in fact, it's very ordinary, very natural, very simple. It doesn't require elaborate methods. It doesn't require understanding of complex knowledge. It doesn't even require any belief. There are no belief systems here. But it does require an honest seeing through inquiry, through contemplation, through willingness of the mechanisms that create the illusory sense of self. Not always, very often, as has been shared, it comes unbidden, almost accidental. We get a glimpse of that which is free of self-identity, of self-narrative, and so on. That which has no platform to stand on. And then we scramble to get back to that, to find it again. But most often, and in addition, that supports that glimpse to become abiding, is the honest self-examination of the mechanisms that create what we call ego identity, the sense of being a separate self. Now, this examination is not on the level of psychology, it's on the level of clear seeing. And I will expand, I'd like to expand on that tomorrow as we move into the second day. Then we'll look at what is the ego. When we start to understand and see how it forms itself, it's that seeing that allows us to soften our attention, to soften our gaze, to relax into beingness.